Hello friends, welcome back. It is day number 2 of the Arena Qualifier in Alchemy here. Qualifier weekend day 2. I managed to qualify. A little bit of an update on the whole drama about there only being displayed that you were out at 2 losses instead of 3. Later in the day, after I finished my run, if you've seen the first video, you'll see that I went 7-1. They announced that to sort of make up for it, they give everybody who got 5 wins the extra 2 wins to qualify for day 2. So if you get 3 wins, you get up to 5. So you get the gem count of 5 total wins. So just everybody got plus 2 wins. So everybody who went 5, 6, or 7 wins qualified for day 2 to make up for that. Mess up. So that means at 5-0 I was through yesterday. I didn't need to sweat it at all. I sweated like crazy being down a game in the finals. But yeah, apparently I didn't need to sweat it. I'm also not getting any bonus for going all the way in the hard mode. But hey, it is how it is, and it's fine by me. I mean, I don't really care. Yeah, and now it's day 2. And they have another bit of a design mistake as far as I can tell, because on Friday, they announced that at the 4-win mark, you will be qualified for the Arena Championship already. So they changed the structure, essentially moving up from 6 wins to 4 wins, moving down, because they said that not enough people, or in their opinion, for some reason didn't make the Arena Championship. They wanted to hire the amount of people that qualified for the Arena Championship. The numbers were then too low. They want to have a bigger tournament, I guess. I mean, good for us, I suppose. Easier to qualify at that point. But here it doesn't show yet, so yeah, it's definitely a bit of a messy qualifier weekend. But I mean, if things hold true, I'm gonna keep checking Twitter to keep checking the MTG Arena channel while I'm doing this run. And if things hold true, it should be there at 4 wins. And I mean, this one is retroactively fixable. They can just look in the system. Everybody who has 4 wins will just get the invite. So this one is just like a layout thing, right? This is just the old layout of the page. Yeah, so we'll be fine, hopefully. Anyways, yeah, we can get 1 loss. 1 loss is a freebie. And 1 loss is all we can take on day 2. And then we have to go 4-1, I suppose. And then we can play some more to get qualification for other things here, whatever they may be. Maybe they have changed them also. Maybe it's just a lot more gems, because playing the 5th round for just a few more gems, I don't know, seems kind of weird. It's just, anyways, interesting stuff. Let's take a look at the deck list. I did not switch. I stayed with the same deck. I stayed with the same 60. It went really well for me. I lost 1 match where I punted both games, I would say, or could have played in a way where I would have maybe won or had a chance to win. So maybe I could have gone 7-0. And the matter of fact is that I'm working with a team of people, and now I can say, now that everything concluded on day 1, we put 2 other people into day 2 as well on the same deck. A few more played it. One went 4-2. So with the 5th win, he would have also gone into day 2. So bit sad there. Another guy went 3-2, I think. So some close calls. But yeah, 2 people, 1-7-0, 1-7-1, just like me, on the same deck, almost card for card, a little bit different maybe. So that's really impressive. And I guess going in, we thought we just have maybe a bit better deck than the competition. For example, the Otters matchup is just so difficult to gain an edge. I think no matter what you do, really, if the Otters opponent has a decent list, and decent sideboard plans, you're never gonna get above 55% against that deck. Whatever you do, really. That's how we felt. So with this list, Splash in the Black, we have a lot better game against the other category that's not Otters, especially Pixie. The Pixie matchup is way better. Well, it's somewhat close when you play Otters against Pixie. So that's why we decided to end up on this deck, and it panned out well. And honestly, the Ballad stuff, going into the Grixis control, starting out all the cutters, it worked out in other matchups too that I didn't even think it would work out in. Yeah, so I'm excited. But I did make some changes in the sideboard. I changed 3 different cards. I added a Soul Guide Lantern and a Strategic Betrayal. I really wanted to show up the Roots matchup. I did play against it twice yesterday in the day 1, and it felt really, really tough. I got there both times narrowly in 3 games. And yeah, so I wanted to have some graveyard hate, and I think these two are pretty good. I'm not sure which one's better, so I just took the split on it. Soulguide Lantern you can put out there, and then you can crack it as soon as they play the Shittiness Crawler, which is, the Crawler and Roots are sort of the best cards in the matchup. And Betrayal is something you can get back with Talent, which I like, and it also, of course, affects the board state. You can just like exile their graveyard, kill a creature, and then like get it back later with Talent. Could also be useful against the Pixie matchup, I thought, because they have some graveyard shenanigans as well with the Black-White Rat and Overlord shenanigans. And then, you have some graveyard hate against other graveyard decks. There's like Abuelo's Awakening is a deck in this format too. And then last but not least, I added a Get Out, and I cut the negate and a ballad for what it's worth. And what else did I cut? Oh, a Dragon Typhoon. That cut didn't really do much for me yesterday. I think with 2 Ral and 1 Dragon Typhoon, you're probably okay. On the like alternative win con side of things. Yeah, I added a Get Out over the negate specifically because I thought to myself, I kind of want to have a second Disdainful Stroke, and then I found this card, and it does a lot of things in this format. It counters both Crawler and Roots out of what's it called? Out of, you know what I mean? Oh, gosh, I'm having a hanger. Hanger, you don't even say that in English. Out of Roots, of course, like out of the green-black Roots deck. And then it also can counter Waystone Guidance and any of the mobilized creatures, like the Hellkite. It can counter High Noon, any of the dragons out of like Jeskai control. It can bounce 2 of your talents to like really go crazy with prowess triggers and like re-trigger your Cori-Steel Cutter if you need to. And it can also, of course, protect some of your creatures, but that doesn't come up because all of your creatures are tokens. There was one more thing. Pixie, yeah, Pixie it could be good against on the play maybe, because it does counter Moon and all their creatures, so it literally counters everything in a deck. So it could be good on the play. The deck is pretty blue heavy. I mean, Crossroads and Riverpyre Verge and the Theater are not necessarily always blue. You need an island for this to be blue, but otherwise, like all these lands can produce blue, besides maybe the Theater, right? Like it's the only land that is not possible to create blue mana, so 2 blue doesn't seem too difficult to accomplish. And yeah, I did take out 1 ballad. I thought I didn't really need it, to be honest. I thought I didn't really need it. Like, yeah, against Pixie, I think you would like the 4th copy. But then there's not many other matchups. I mean, against like the Mobilize deck, I suppose you could have a 4th, but it's kind of expensive, and you do also have a lot of stock ups to like find them. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna shave that one. I could have also shaved the Smite, but I kind of like Smite on the draw. There's a high upside to this card, giving you the treasure, speeding you up on the draw. It seems really nice. Like the games in Magic the Gathering that you lose normally are the games that you are on the draw. So having cards that make games that you are on the draw better is a big plus. Yeah, and main deck I didn't really feel the need to change anything. I kept the 2 Lashes. They were okay. They were really good with Ral in the postboard games. It's a fine main deck removal that killed stuff, it's never really dead either. You can just shoot their face, draw a card with it against the control deck. All right, that is it. Grixis Chorus. How many of our team can convert? We'll see. I'm excited, and I'm excited for the games. Let's see if I'm gonna be. I do feel somewhat refreshed right now. I have a coffee next to me as well. But yesterday I was definitely really, really exhausted after the 8 rounds of Magic. This deck is difficult to play, a lot of decisions, and this format isn't too easy. All right, let's jump into it. High stakes Magic. Here we go. All right, we're on a draw here. This is a reasonable hand. Certainly would prefer this to be a Spirebluff Canal, so I can keep up Pierce and Shanty turn 1. Interesting. This looks to be Pixie. Turn 2, there isn't really much they play. So I could just go Talent turn 2. Then they go Overlord probably. Yeah. And then next turn I can hold up Spell Pierce for the Moon and have Shanty. I'm certainly happy to see Pixie across the other side. I went 6-0 in games yesterday against it. First 3 rounds. Oh, it's Madu. Oh, it's Mobilize, I see. So no Waystone Guidance at least. Voice of Victory pretty good against my Shanty here. Also just great against any interaction that I have, like Flood Maw for like a Hellkite next turn. Maybe I just have to Flood Maw that, which is kind of annoying. Like a Lash would be insanely good here. I think I'm just gonna Sleight of Hand. Okay. It's interesting because I could him and then enable my Shanty next turn. Or I could just Abrade. Next turn I can... What am I gonna do here anyways? I guess I'm just gonna take this. What? That would be very good for me. If they don't do that, I guess I have to Flood Maw, I suppose. Wow. Okay. Well, that worked. So now if they go Hellkite, it's just 4 damage. It's not too bad. Oh, they have mana problems. Like that's the free color aggro deck, right? That's a little bit of a problem. Okay, Banisher. Oh, they just killed the token. I guess seeks a card that shares a card type. Okay, I don't have a card type with that, I guess. Interesting. So it's a bit of an interesting version. Oh, I know what this is. I think that this is a tell. I think they're running the 4-mana card. The 4-mana spell that gets 2 guys. So maybe I don't want to tap out of the stock up here. The Collected Company, Free Tree Battalion, I think it's called. I think otherwise you wouldn't play, because it's like a nice combo with that one. So this is like a go bigger Mobilize deck, I would guess. I think I'm gonna take a hit. Although, like, this is not really that threatening of a creature, is what I'm thinking. What if they play something good? Another voice. Yeah. Interesting. So I could just go into my turn. Play it really slow. And just Abrade the voice in my turn, play a land pass. It's really slow. Maybe it's too slow. Maybe it's too slow. Maybe I'm fine just going stock up here. They played a tap land there. They just drew that. If they have a free tree battalion and I have to spell this man, it's really awkward. Maybe I was wrong in the way. Maybe I should have just played carefully and should have just played my land. Yeah, maybe I should. I mean, it's tough. I think I shouldn't. I think I should just make a move. Shanty is definitely good, and so is Sleight of Hand, Cori-Steel Cutter. I don't really have any action if I take the Cutter. We'll start gumming up the board a little bit. I could also take a land and go down the talent route, but that seems weird. Yeah, fair enough. I mean, a little worried if they find some nonsense here. Let me just Google Free Tree Battalion. I think it makes a token. Battalion. GG. Like, and if it makes a token, like a copy, a duplicate. No, it's actually the card. So I can't just bounce it. Yeah, I think I'm gonna take Sleight of Hand. I think I'm just gonna play this very controlling here. I don't wanna mess around. I'm a little worried about the free tree, but yeah, that was a crucial decision point with the Abrade. Okay, they don't have it. Oh, okay, they're playing that card, sure. Okay. It's a lot of bounce. Wow, they did have it. They just wanted to play the other things first. That's amazing for me. Whew. Spell Pierce. What a G. Interesting. I think I'm just gonna bounce this by some time. A lot of time now on my hands here. Have another land, good. A Shanty. I think I'm just gonna return stock up. Yeah, that's fine. I don't care. Like, I could kill the sharpshooter, but I don't really care. That's less fine. So you can give everybody haste. So I get a little bit of a hit in here. I mean, it's not that much. 3 damage. I go to 11. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Okay. Alright. Time to turn the things around. This and this, I guess. They can still have some draws here, like a battalion into a Hellkite would deal me a good chunk. Yeah, that's a little late to the party. That card is a lot less broken on turn. Whatever this is. Lash would not trigger against this. Because they can just sacrifice it in response. Might still be worth it. I guess I'm just gonna slide first. Okay. Okay. So if they draw battalion, I can bounce one of them and take. But battalion actually doesn't work with guidance because it's cast creature spell, so they don't even have that much power. So it's just 2 haste guys and 4 tokens that all are 2/1s. Okay. So it should be fine. I also have a ballad here. Look at the top 6. You may put a creature with mana value 3 or less, then you conjure a duplicate. That duplicate perpetually has base power and toughness. So it's not a clone, so it's not a token, so it's a duplicate, so I can't bounce it that effectively. Alright, that's like kind of whatever. I guess they can take this Steel Cutter, but if I kill it, I just get a Steel Cutter, right? Seek a card that shares a card type with the exiled card, yeah. Yeah, I mean, if I kill these 2, I just get both things, because I have 2 talents and 3 cutters in my deck. It's really not a big deal. Shanty. I have a lot of pressure too. Let's think about this. Can I kill them? I can technically bounce both and then cast 2 more spells, right? That is 15. This is crazy how quick this deck kills, right, with the cutter. It's just so nice. Alright. Bit more of a clunky version of the Mobilize deck. Less fast than the one I lost to yesterday. That one was really fast. Okay. This version might be playing High Noon, is what I'm thinking. Like, could. Would be like somewhat reasonable, right? Like they have a bit more late game, they have more expensive cards. Alright, so I'm thinking of cutting all the cutters on the draw here. Take out the Skycrash. Definitely taking the Ballad. Taking the Smites on the draw. Oh, Smite doesn't really kill much. It kills this guy. And it kills the Banisher. Yeah, I mean, Smite is going to be fine, but it doesn't look amazing. I think I want a Spell Pierce. Abrade looks fine too. Dragon Typhoon is coming in. Yeah, and then... I don't know about the Flood Maw. It did look kind of poorly. But it can sort of save you in like dire situations. I think I'm going to shave a Talent maybe on the draw here. I don't want to draw multiples of that one when I'm discontrolling. Yeah, I'm thinking Ral, I'm thinking Stock Up, I'm thinking Abrade. I think I need more kill cons probably. Like 1 Ral, probably a good call. But maybe not the second. Ral is just a little tough against like these hasters. The Typhoon is pretty good against the 2-4 when it gets in there. Just make a 4-4 flyer in the air. I really hope they bring in High Noon. That would be excellent for me, honestly. Yeah, Into the Flood Maw is questionable. I also have Get Out, but I don't love that one. It doesn't counter the thingy. I think Abrade might actually be good. Maybe I want Abrade instead of a Flood Maw. Abrade. Like the Voice of Victory is really scary on turn 2. I really want to have a 2-mana deal free. And I could play like a Stock Up over something like a Sleight of Hand. Just like hope to outgrind them. Torpor Orb doesn't do enough, I think. Shuts off Sharpshooter, pings, and shuts off the Banisher. It doesn't do enough. I guess it shuts off the haste from the Hellkite too, huh? Yeah, maybe 1 Torpor Orb is actually not unreasonable, the more I think about it. The thing about Torpor Orb is, though, that they might bring an artifact removal for my cutter. Then it's not that good. Cindercone Smite on the draw. And a tapped Thundering Falls. Opponent kept the 7. If they don't play a small creature, my Smite looks pretty bad. They have Waystone Guides. I don't have an answer. This is one of those hands, huh? Tempting, but maybe probably not a keep. It's just too much that can go wrong. This is a bit of a clunker. It's a bit of a clunker. What do I bottom? Land? Stock Up? One of these these good? I think I need to keep the Stock Up and the Flood Maw. I think it's between these two. I think it's just Sleight of Hand. Lowest power level cards. Flood Maw I kind of need for interaction here. Smite. Ribald Shanty. That's pretty good, actually. Just gonna fire that off. They have Waste on Guidance. I wouldn't love it. Into the Flood Maw is good against Waste on Guidance, to be fair. Yeah. It was like, they take a tire... Oh, Smite. They take a turn off to do that. That makes Bounce Spell just so much more effective, right? Not that, like, removal would be better, but I'm just mostly scared of the Hellkite with Guidance. That's just super scary. And you kind of need Flood Maw for that. Oof. Okay. Well, I better not let my opponent attack me. Spell Pierce would be nice. Ooh, Shanty is good. Spell Pierce would be nice, not gonna lie. As I would like to counter a free tree battalion. Yeah, now if I would tap out here, I would just get dealt a lot of damage. That's a really small creature. It's just a 1/1. So I can just smite it. It's not so impressive. Yeah, we'll just happily smite that. Lash is a little late right now. I think I'm gonna do this. I would have liked to hit a Spell Pierce. So I can deal with two things. And like I can deal with the battalion. But the battalion isn't that scary, right? Like, oh my god, their deck is just not very good here. I guess they can get rid of my treasure. Sure. They're also flooding. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna play this slow. I'm not gonna play my Ral here and do shenanigans. I'm just gonna play it slow. Wait a minute. Would I have gotten a cutter? I mean, I don't have a cutter in my deck. I do have the Hellkite. I only have one removal spell. But I guess I can. This thing alone deals me 5, right? And I kind of don't want to put it in the hand because at that point it becomes way more scary. So I could bounce it, or I could just take 5. No, it's more than 5. Wait a minute, it's the tokens. It's 7. I think I'll take 7, honestly. I'm gonna bounce it next turn. I think I'm just gonna draw cards with this Ral. Nice. Alright, now I feel pretty good about my situation. I don't know if they play some protection, you know, like it's wondering if I should do it now. I think I should do it now. Alright. Pretty good, pretty good. Okay.
Well, gotta work with what's available.
Maybe I should have just stock up because this is an instant. Dragon Typhoon.
Together we can shift the current. New world requires new strategies. Plans coming together.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I think we're through with it. We're just going through the motions here. I can't just get rid of all the spell pieces in the late game. Very nice. I don't really know how my opponent is gonna win. Kind of want to cast a Dragon Typhoon for style points. But I'm supposed to just go for an ultimate here.
I've calculated exactly what I need.
Do have Lash in my deck. So I could certainly go for a kill here. Yeah. I guess do this. I should have tapped differently. Tap my blue black land. I don't need it. No Lash for me. I'm at 22 cards in the library.
Back home, I'm called the Storm's
Still no Lash. I don't even know what my storm count is. There's my Lash. That should be enough. If I like randomly die now, I would be pretty. That would be wild. I mean, I didn't technically need to tap out. I could have just played very safely instead of trying to go for a kill. Looks like it's gonna be enough though. All right, 1 down, 3 more to go. All right, on the play this time. Wait, did my opponent put me on the play? It almost looked like that. Yeah, they did. I did not have the option to be on the play. Interesting. So they're just playing some... Yeah, they're playing some Grixis. Grixis, like, probably Grixis Chorus deck with like 4 of these in the main deck and all that shit. Alright, fair enough. Yeah, I mean, that's strategy. It's something we thought about as well. I could opt to hit like a talent or a sleight of hand. But I could also wait for more information. I'm not really sure what's going on here. I mean, they'd probably play... So there's like in red and black, there's these cards, right? So they're probably on Grixis. Like they're probably just a Grixis Chorus deck, 4 of these, and then they have like either Cindercone Smite or Shovicide. I think that's it. There must be more though. I think there's more benefits for being on the draw. I think so. I'm not sure. Thing is, if I hit talent here, I would really want to play it. Also, Thundering Falls, I would want to play. Well. Oh. Now I'm not sure what's going on. Okay, it's Pixie that wants to be on the draw. Okay, interesting. Okay, fair enough. Skycrash is good against specifically Dollmaker. I can blow up the avatar here. Spell Pierce is good against Noctamoon. They milled 2 of them though, and I don't know. I mean, they could have another one, but they can also play it there, so can't even counter it. So I think I'll just take these 2, maybe. Just take the interaction. I have another stock up. Seems reasonable. If I didn't have the stock up, I would maybe take the talent. Stock up is such a crazy good card. Seriously, like so good. All right. They did have the combo. They missed on the mill. Always happy to see that. Yeah, this is an artifact creature. For all you guys out there that didn't know. Not a talent, which they can bobble here, which is a little annoying. I mean, am I supposed to not play it? Definitely doing this. I could also Flood Maw that, to be fair, but I think I'd rather keep the Flood Maw for later. I guess I could have Flood Mawed the Grim Bobble. I could have, like, let them play the Kirin and then, like... Ooh, nice. They did have it. If I would have taken Spell Pierce, I would have gotten rewarded big time. Alright, fair enough. Okay. Almost interested in the land here. Because then I can start recurring stuff with talent. Other option would be, I guess, another Flood Maw, another talent. I think it really is the land. Just gonna blow this up. Let's hope they just hit, like, I don't know, Pixie or something. Pixie wouldn't be that bad, although... Yeah, that's kind of bad, I guess. I wish I had a Spell Pierce right now. Although... I don't even know if it... I guess I can't even Spell Pierce that because it's already a creature on the stack. Alright, well, I kind of need ballads, that's for sure. It's a lot of Noctamoons. They're stuck on mana though, which is good for me. I shouldn't have played that land, probably. I guess I'm just gonna do this. So I can hit a Shanty here. Alright. Alright, this is pretty good. I mean, they can now bobble my Otter. But I have a lot of mana, I have all these talents going, they're kind of stuck on mana. I have a lot of life to work with. I can now Dollmaker the Overlord, which I can bounce. It's not a big deal. Did I mill? Alright. More of the same. I can get one more thing. I can certainly grind. Oh, they're gonna bobble me. Playing it safe. Sure thing. Lash not that great anymore. Does hit the Kirin though. I think I'm just gonna draw 3. I could also Shanty. Kind of like the idea to draw some cards. Do it now? Probably, yeah. There's my Mycelic Ballad. Love it. Now I'm feeling better and better. It's a pretty pretty sick combination of cards I have here. I'm just gonna close the window. There's a bird making noises. Maybe it's foreshadowing that I'm playing against blue-white birds in a moment. Okay, they had the last Noctamoon from hand. Okay, fair enough. Okay, where are we standing? I could just ballad and get the ballad back. That seems like a pretty reasonable plan. I could also ballad and then double him. That's also a pretty reasonable plan. They had 10 life for what it's worth. I want to find a cutter here and cast it. Next turn I can probably kill them. Maybe. Depends. Maybe not. Killing is maybe ambitious. Yeah. I can just ballad them again. Can I kill them? They're at 7. I think I can kill them. I can kill every creature, ball bounce it, and shoot 7 to their face, and I have 1 Monk Totem, which is going to be buffed 5+5. I guess I'm 1 short. It's going to be a 5/5 plus cutter, so 6/6. But if this finds me 1 spell that I can cast, so these all cost me 7 and I have 9 mana, so if this finds me a 2 mana spell, I win the game. 7 life, cast 2 spells, get a Monk, Monk 2/2, cast 4 spells, 6/6, 1 more spell, GG. Can get rid of all blockers, Shanty, Flood Maw. So what I can do is I can just start with the Shanties, and then Chorus. Draw 8. And that's it. It's exactly enough. Putting yourself on the draw is certainly a move. I don't know how I feel about that in Pixie. I mean, I understand it in like a Grixis deck that has multiple payoffs for being on the draw, but in Pixie? Just to get your Thoughtseize? I don't know about that. Okay. Pretty stock looking list. Pretty good stuff. No Optimistic Scavenger. Maybe they're not playing that card. They did mill a lot of their deck and I didn't see it, so they probably don't have it. They have Grimbobble in the main deck. Playing very creature focused. I'm just gonna follow the same metric. I mean the discard spell's a little annoying into my ballad, I guess. Maybe Abrade is just better than Flood Maw. Because you can always Abrade the big guy anyways. Kind of like Spell Pierce for sure against this opponent. Especially if they're putting me on the play. Stock up certainly coming in, and then I need some kill cons. Oops, I don't want to land. I could also play Betrayal. Strategic Betrayal, my new sideboard card. To mess with this and Overlord shenanigans. It's not unreasonable. I do want the third ballad. not having the smite right now. Like the thing is, I also don't know if they just put me on the play. So there's that risk. Like they might just put me on the play, and then this card just doesn't do anything. If I'm on the play, I kind of like get out, to be honest. Am I just doing the usual, the sleight of hand cut? Maybe the Flood Maw is just too bad. If I'm on the play, I also do like the Rawl. Too many good cards for the matchup. Maybe I cut a talent? That seems kind of wild. Maybe it's reasonable. If they don't have Optimistic Scavenger, I don't know. Let's try it. I am definitely boarded like I'm on the play right now. But it's okay. We'll be fine. They did put me on the play. Well, that's a no-lander. All right. Phantasma Extraction. Yeah. Oh, Hopeless Nightmare. I guess the Nightmare does get better too. I think ditching Abrade is just too bad of a card. I could ditch a land there. Pretty annoying. Not playing into my removal. Elspeth, Stormslayer. Okay. Hopefully I find a stock up. That's good too. This is now untapped. Not this turn, it would not have been untapped. Yeah, I guess they enable all these dual lands too, which is kind of decent for them. Okay, no Noctamoon. No Dollmaker. Like, if they had Dollmaker, they would probably have played it there. Probably just Sleight of Hand. Opt, I mean. Oh, wow. Holy cow. I think I'm just... Oh, I don't even know. I think I'm drawing cards. Just get some card advantage going. Kind of thinking these two, maybe. Not sure, though. Maybe it should just be these. No, I'm gonna go with this. I don't know, I could also keep the untapped land for what it's worth. I'm very happy I have the Rawl here on the play. That was a sick-ass top deck. Definitely drawing well with my deck too, like top decking the second hymn, the Shanty. My opening 6 looked kind of bad. I had like, what did I have? I had him and an Abrade and a Lash. Didn't get to use 2 of my cards out of my opening hand. The Lash and the Abrade yet, but the hymn into Shanty into him. Now the Rawl turn 4, just rolling well. What the heck? Oh my god, are you gonna name Cutter? That would be so funny. What do you even name? I mean, the worst thing for me would probably Stormchaser's talent. But this is great for me. Like, him to the ages. Okay, sure. I don't have infinite card draw anymore. I just have stock ups. That's fine. Yeah, I mean, like, go ahead, please. Like, I mean, if that's not gonna cut it at this point. I already drew enough cards. And I have 4 stock up in my deck and talents and like the Rawl. This was pretty bad for them. Let's think about how they get back into it. I mean, combinations of Noctamoon, of course. Elspeth, I guess, comes to mind as a card.
I am confident this will work.
Yeah, I mean, Shanty is way better than Flood Maw at this point. I guess so. Can't be. Like, this actually does kill an Elspeth for what it's worth. This also kills an Elspeth, to be honest. Like, the Planeswalker isn't even that good against me. Just like this gets rid of Planeswalkers too, which is, yeah, pretty good. Wow. Alright, go ahead, take whatever. Probably my Ballad. Take my Lash. Okay, fair enough. I guess I have another one. No? Okay, so it's just, what is this, a Kirin? Can only really be the Kirin, right?
You get to be my protege today.
I guess I keep the land for Nightmare. Okay. Coffee finished. Games lost, 0. Games won, 3. Pun's deep in the tank on the Surveil. Yeah, to be fair, I mean, I didn't mention that you do get all these lands untapped, right? So they have really clean mana on the draw. It's interesting. I don't know if that's worth. The mana isn't too bad in black-white. You do have a fast land, which only 5 color combinations have in Alchemy. Blue-red having one, being a big reason. Like, you see blue-red and like black-white and blue-red are 2 of the best decks in the format. It certainly helps that you have a fast land. That's certainly a reason why they're so good too. Yeah, that's fair. They gotta mill their top card for what it's worth. They can make my Ral into an artifact and then exercise it. Is that what they're thinking here, huh? They touched my Ral. I guess that's pretty reasonable to do. Yeah. Alright, fair enough.
Out of my way. Must do it on a mission.
They kinda had to sacrifice the Dollmaker to do so, I suppose. Sure. That's funny. I mean, I still have 3 talents, a Typhoon, like I'm still cooking. There you go. Okay. I guess I'm starting this and going Shanty. I could also go Ballad there, but I do have 2 creatures myself. Oops. I mean, I'm thinking about not playing the talent in case they have another disenchant. But it's also just a lot of damage. Give him no edge. Put on full control, even though I don't have anything. I mean, I'm kind of out of gas now. Fair enough. You can have that. But I can get a lash back, I guess. Let's see what they do. If they have a requisition rate, I'm probably okay with that too. Yeah. I mean, I could flat out and lose, theoretically. Or I could draw a Dragon Typhoon. Okay. Both options pretty reasonable here. But it's probably wise to just do this. Also get 3 more damage in right now. This way they have to fear the Otters and the Typhoon. Okay. All the disenchants in the world. Yeah, that won't work, but it will deal with all the cards my opponent has in it. Okay. No, I have to target. Sorry, I could. If they would be return up to, you could have like targeted and not do it, but you do have to target 1 or 2. Yeah, I mean, I have all top decks covered, I think. Elspeth would be the one that I wouldn't have covered. No, actually, I would, because I can attack all. I can attack all and then bounce my Otter. That the 2 I can like get prowess by bouncing my Otters that got blocked by the 2/1/1s. All right, so far so good. I mean, Pixie is a good matchup. Happy to have run into it. It was really not a close call that game either. Just top decked the Ral in the right moment, had the him to the ages, you know. And again, I put the good cards into my deck. This still haven't dropped the game against Pixie. Certainly one of the reasons why is because, yeah. All right, let's go. I'm on the play. That is not enough. Not good enough. Okay. Yeah, I'm keeping, I guess. Interesting hand. I need the slide. I think I also want the lash. I'm on the play, so I want cutter, I think. So it's like Flood Maw, Talent, him. That are the questionable cards. I think I want Talent because it's a 1-mana card. It's probably just Flood Maw here on the play. Let's be real. It's a 1-mana card, but yeah. It's just card disadvantage and like I'm on the play and whatnot. It's less good. Do I start with Talent? Or do I start with Slide? I think I'm going with Slide. Well, I have to take that. So this way, if I would have hit a red source, I could have gone Lash on the creature onto turn 2. All right. So I guess I probably just go Cutter here. Yeah. Perfect. Wonderful. Hopeless Nightmare? No, another Scavenger. Yeah, this is where Lash shines, when it just gets a 2/4 on a creature. Skycrash, not the best card to draw. Just Pixie again, huh? Stock Up is unreal in this deck. Also, like, it's just so good at enabling your game plan. And at playing, like, this fair game and whatnot. Just does it all. Lots of tap lands. They play maybe not the most optimal list. Interesting situation. I could stock up if I hit red land shanty or something would be nice. Otherwise I could just do these two. I think I'm gonna go with this. Flood Maw and Ballad. I think this is more of a Flood Maw game than a Ballad game. I'm like putting on the pressure here. Next turn we can go Cutter plus Flood Maw. 4 monks attacking. Even if like Noctamoon is really slow here. They have Overlord plus Dollmaker. Yeah, I mean this is fine, but doesn't really solve the situation. Okay, that's pretty good, I guess. So they're just gonna play defense now. So if I go Cutter and bounce the Pixie, I have 2 prowess triggers, right? I mean, there's just no way I'm not doing that, right? I don't really have any other choices that are reasonable. I just have to really put on the pressure here. The question is, do I just jump it? Oh no, I screwed up, maybe. I could have, stupid me, I should have played slower. I could have left this to be a 4/4. Now I'm not sure what should I do. Probably attack all. They take 8, go to 5. They kill 1 with a breaker. Could have dealt them just 7 and just attack with these guys. Alright, we'll see. Down to 5. Okay. Yeah. Certainly a good hit for them. It's a lot of power and toughness now. I might not be able to get there. We'll see. But I have a few draws. Yeah. So I'm gonna have 4 monks, I guess. They have like 3 blockers. Oh. All right. Yikes. That's a card that I did not have on my mind at all. Holy cow. Ay, ay, ay. That was a sick punishment. Okay. 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 Wow. I guess I might be losing this game. Shanty doesn't even deal with the doll maker right now. Yeah, that was pretty sick. Kinda need another Flood Maw or a Ballad. I did bottom the Ballad. Okay. So like the Noctamoon is also gonna get me in 2 turns. I think I'm just dead in 2 turns, guaranteed. And they just gain infinite life. I can't kill them here. Yeah. Yeah, so I guess I need to... What are my outs here? I need to find Flood out, Flood Maw. So I guess I'll take him and opt. I guess I could have returned my Flood Maw this turn. That's something I didn't even consider. Sick. Alright, I guess I'm gonna lose. I guess that's it, huh? Impressive. Yeah, Sheltered by Ghost in the main. It's not really a good card against me, but it's a good card, especially in this setting, of course. Touché. Touché. I guess how I can theoretically win is I could, or like not lose at least. Win, definitely not. At this point, it's about not losing. I could not... I could bounce the Noctamoon theoretically before it triggers to Chapter 3 by giving them a fish token. By returning my Flood Maw with a talent, giving them a fish token in their upkeep, and that way getting rid of Noctamoon. Then I can maybe chump block the Scavenger. But I already have to chump block here, and like they attack with the 4/4 as well. Yeah, I'm kinda dead. My Ballad is also just a Ballad for free. So it might not even kill everything. It might not even kill this. Yeah, I guess I'm dead. The Sheltered by Ghost was really all in on this plan. Really all in. Yeah, I didn't really have any moves either. I can't say like I played this game badly. Yeah, I don't think I can say that. Yeah, the Noctamoon giving flying is gonna be the nail on the coffin. I don't know, I need Flood Maw pretty ASAP. So do I take 4 from this? And I'm just gonna... Maybe not. I don't know how I'm getting out of this. I am going to game 3 and hoping for the best, I guess. That's what I'm doing. Like, now even if I hit Flood Maws, I just have one guy. The flying is the nail in the coffin. If I Skycrash and hit the Ballad, they sack these 3. And I take 10, go down to 13. If they have a Kirin, I'm just straight up dead. If I cast this, I can draw into Flood Maw and then bounce the Noctamoon and then like make Monk tokens. Like I could go this first, then then this into Flood Maw and bounce this, and I have 2 blockers, block these 2. Seems ambitious. I'm just gonna Skycrash into into GG. Yeah. All right. Fair enough. Shelterbeck goes for the W. Okay. I'm on the play. Do I want the cutter? Don't know. I don't think so. I think I'm just doing what I used to do, which worked well so far. Betrayal is kind of decent against Sheltered, I guess. Torpor Orb. Stock up. They play the 1/1. A little bit lower to the ground. Oh, I don't know about the betrayal. Maybe it's good against this thing. Might not be online that quickly is what I'm wondering. I could cut a talent again like I used to do. Recasting Noctamoon isn't even that scary because I can like kill the 2/1, right? The 2/1 Noctamoon, theoretically. Could also bring in a Dragon Typhoon on the play. I'm just gonna leave in the talents. All right. Pixie got a match in game 1 against me. A game in a match. The first game lost to Pixie in the tournament. Due to Sheltered by Ghosts. This is a pretty aggressive hand. I could start with talent. If I get lucky, I can go like land. Like you can if I draw land right away, I can go talent. No, actually, it doesn't matter. I don't know. I really don't want to miss a land drop, of course. Also gives me another look though before I make my decision on a cantrip effect. I guess I'll just opt because you kind of want to do the sorcery speed always, but here I really know that I'm just not gonna take any non-land. And this would only be better if I think we're just gonna opt. Okay, got punished for being a little greedy there. Not playing my cantrip first. Not like this. That's a lot of looks. Come on, bro. That was a lot of looks. 6 cards deep, no land. Pixie and no return, okay. This is all they got. That's definitely beatable. Could I find a land? No? That's pretty sick. That is a lot of looks. I mean, I did run pretty well. So they just have a really reactive hand. Wow. That's another one land. There you finally go. I might have Kirin here. I don't know. Might play this Kirin protection game. Could just play around the Kirin by playing the Torpor Orb first, I'm thinking. Oh, they're flooding like crazy. Actually, I actually might be a favorite to win this, even though I missed my land drop for like how many turns? Crazy. Yeah, wild. I mean, alright, I'll take it, I guess. Nothing won yet, of course, but I mean, I have a Torpor Orb out, my hand is loaded, and I'm at 16. Okay. I mean, this is sort of like I have a Torpor out even. I don't think I'm keeping the flood more. I don't know. I'm just being a little greedy, maybe. Just Omega flooded over there, not even having a removal for my thing. Crazy. I might just get a Shanty back. Or I might just double him. I guess I'm just gonna double him. Wild game. Bottom. And pass again. Maybe just sitting on a bunch of nowhere to runs. Get out. It's a pretty comfortable card to have. Wondering what the Raal, like, do I want to play it? They might also have Sheltered Beggars. I kind of want to hold up the Get Out at this point in the game. I mean, yes. I don't need spells. Sure. Gonna have to discard the hand size. How unlucky. I guess I'll keep the orb for the Raal. Let's not tap too badly. This game seems very over. This was a weird game. Yeah. There you go! I don't know if that card's gonna stay in the deck for game 3. Oh man. Yeah, sure. Don't care. That's a Torpor Orb as well, yeah. Oh man, I mean, sure, whatever. Yeah. I could have ultimated Raal there, I guess. I don't even know what I'm doing at this point. Like, it's just all done. 4. So I can stock up here. I can start activating my talents next turn. Might put him to level up or something. What Can also try to kill my opponent with Lash next turn. I don't know. Just clicking buttons at this point. That should do it. I mean, they have life to work with. They have a 2/1 flyer. Let's go. Yeah, I mean, Sheltered is just terrible against me post-board. Okay. That did work out, I guess. Yeah, and Talent was kind of bad there, right? Like, it was just a little slow. I think I'm just going to cut one. I don't know. I mean, to be fair, I had everything going on. Like, I didn't need it. Smite. They didn't show me Optimistic Scavenger here in these post-board games. I don't know about the Get Out. Ribald is not that great against. Like, if they don't have Exercise, they didn't show me a single removal for the Torpor Orb. I might just want to play Typhoon for the 6-mana option. Sheltered by Ghost on Typhoon is not very effective. Not sure on the Get Out. It seems reasonable even on the draw to me. Maybe play 1/1 and then maybe cut a Sleight of Hand and play 2 Smites. And then Abrade Flood Maw, my only outs for the thingy. The big guy. I can counter Dollmaker turn 2, I guess. The Dollmaker combo is obviously something I don't just want to randomly lose to. I could trim a Lash on the draw, maybe that's fine. Don't know about Typhoon, honestly. They should have some exercise effects, right? Like, it would be kind of wild if they didn't. Cutting Lash also seems kind of crazy against the creature deck. Just cut another Sleight of Hand. Trimming more and more Sleight of Hands. I have a lot of removal now, maybe too much. Could have trimmed the Spell Pierce. Okay, I mean, I have Smite. I like that. Nice. Oh my god. I could play Talent, but I think I'm happy for a turn 2 stock up. Alright, sure. So now they have the option to do it next turn. If I would have drawn a land, I might have just played for the Ballad, but I think now I have to stock up because I don't have a third land anyways. Okay, Abrade does help against the combo. I have Treasure for the black here. I do need to just take these two, I think. The Talent looks pretty bad again, for what it's worth. Kind of bad on the draw here. It's really slowish. Alright, no Dollmaker. No Dollmaker, okay. Alright, missed with the Overlord. Okay, there's my black mana. It's interesting. I think I'm just gonna go Smite into stock up. Like, playing the Talents when I have Ballad doesn't seem that great. Alright, so I have 4 lands, I don't need more. Could just take stock up and Ballad. Seems pretty reasonable. Could also take Lash. They played Overlord Scavenger there. Like, if they had Noctamoon, they probably would have done that instead. I'm running a little low on card flow, so I definitely want to take one of these. The him, a little unexciting here, I guess, but down the line, obviously pretty messed up. Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna take the Ballad. I feel like it's just like the best card in the matchup. Just having multiples of them seems reasonable. Good to grind them out, good to go long. Okay, sure. So now the Ballad isn't quite enough to kill everything, but I can just get rid of the Overlord, the Abrade. Pixie. Alright, fair enough. Oh, they bounced that, sure. Torpor Orb. I take it. I guess maybe Hymn to the Ages would have been the better call because it does make like it serve the stock up. Yeah, maybe that was a little too greedy. Ooh. Alright, chef. Not bad, not bad. They're doing good stuff right now. Another doll maker and a rat. The rat is pretty insane here. Alright, I might actually be losing this game. Sack those two. Scary stuff. Yeah, not having any like extra choruses in the early game to make these ballads a little bit more threatening. Now I again can't kill the entire board. If I draw a Shanty, that would be sick. So they can sack everything besides the cat, maybe. The rat, I mean. Yeah. They're just gonna cast another Nocta Moon. Oof. I mean, I have to Ballad here. It's really unfortunate that they're just like one. Like if oh my god, if this would be the chorus, that was the game losing mistake, I guess. Should have just taken the chorus card. Like if I could have gone blue chorus here, draw a card, and wipe everything. Damn it. Ah, all right. Ugh. Do I block? I guess, yes. I don't know. Oh, man. Got punished for my decision. They have another card? Ay. Jesus, brother. Well, could theoretically get rid of this with an Abrade and take like 11. This is like what? 11, 16 damage? So I'm one short of killing me, but any enchantment will kill me. Like, if I would top deck a land, then I could get Ballad back next turn and sort of win. Man, I really screwed up with that Kara's decision. That's too bad. Like, I don't really see... Like, doing the Abrade line will, I guess, win me the game if I top deck a land, but if I don't, what do I do then? Then I go stock up and I'm at pretty low life. I guess they're kind of out of gas, to be fair. If I do this, I could hit another Ballad. And some shanties, Flood Maw, Abrade number 2. Man. I don't know, I'm just gonna go with this. Okay. Well, there's the land, which sets up my next turn. My belt is gonna be 4. I guess I'm keeping that. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh my god, I thought my internet crashed. Oof. It does that sometimes, actually, and I didn't really precaution for that. Okay. It's the last card, Duress. Oh my god. Oh! My heart. Ah, frick. Oh, I'm sweating. I'm sweating. Sorry, it's just funny. Oh my god, I can't believe it. Oh. Yeah, you're gonna gain some life, friend. Here you go. Oh. Magic the Gathering. Man, these games. Okay. I guess I should have slided. Just didn't make him otter for no reason. It's okay. It's not gonna matter. We're again at that stage of the game, I think. Especially with the get out as our counterspell here. Torpor Orb. Always happy to see you, my friend. So this doesn't trigger on non-creatures, for what it's worth. But I also don't need more than this. Oh, wait a minute. I have like this theoretically lethal again, maybe, by get outing my 2 talents, attacking for a lot of prowess. Alright, punt doesn't make us do it. Oh, 3-0, one more. This deck is just sick. Man, that was a tight game. I do regret, and I think I could have deciphered that I should have taken the Hymn to the Ages instead of the stock up in that moment. Like, I had a lot of gasoline. I had 2 ballads. With the Hymn would have been the ballads way better, and like that was exactly how I could lose that game, right? Like them just going a little too wide, and that's where I needed the extra Hymn for. I thought it would be awkward to include it, but like if I take Abrade and Hymn, I can actually just go Abrade Hymn, right? I drew the Torpor Orb, so I went Torpor Orb Abrade. But like it would have been a nice setup. Yeah, it was just not well played. Cindercone Smite was insane. Like silent MVP of this game. Really put me up on tempo, able to turn 2 stock up. I mean, that's just incredible, right? Like when this works and makes a treasure on turn 1, like, are you kidding me? It's just really messed up. Glad I included it. Glad I brought it in. Glad I drew both of them in like the first 10 cards. Like again, getting seriously lucky there. Like, that card is really bad on top deck later in the game, of course. Not really bad. I mean, late in the game, it could still hit something and get you a treasure, 0 mana, 2 damage. In any case, with 3 and 0, pretty good, pretty good. Hopefully, another Pixie deck for the last one. All right, I mean, this hand is certainly a keep. Ballad is looking a little out of place here. Is it another Pixie opponent? Crazy. This time not starting on the draw with the C note here. Just all Pixie. All Pixie every day. Momentum Breaker turn 2. Certainly not so threatening. I guess it's just opt. Stalk up is kind of tempting too. But it could also be, yeah. Could also be Cutter, I guess. Crossroads a little awkward here with these two and Ballad. Like, I want to put it on black. I guess I'm just gonna go Stalk up here. Could go face and get aggressive, but I also have Ballads. I think I'm just gonna play this slow. That is certainly going to come into my hands, and then almost like lands. I kind of have my turns mapped out. I mean, I'm probably going to go Ballad next turn. Maybe I go Lash plus him. I kind of want lands for like Stormchaser's turn, but maybe that's just egregious. Maybe I just take Flood Maw. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, my hand is pretty good. Just having the interactive spell. Okay. Everything's gonna be buff. So like my Lash is not doing anything. Certainly not what I wanted to see. If they have another Noctamoon, I wouldn't be happy either. Just play a random creature, please. That's not a random creature. They have Kambal in the main deck. Let's go. Guess that qualifies as a random creature. I think I'm supposed to just Ballad, right? I mean, I could Chorus and then play a little bit of a longer game. But I think snagging both their creatures here is pretty good. They probably didn't expect that. Black land plus that. Pretty good, pretty good. Pretty good. Do a Flood Maw for the 5/5. I'm really hoping that the Scavenger stays a 3/3. That would be convenient. I'll take a Pixie here. It did not, in fact, stay a 3/3. I think I'm probably just discarding the Lash. I can go Slide Talent. Change of plans. Let me think. I want to make a token in their turn, right? So I can go Flood now. Like I was planning to go Talent, but now I'm probably gonna go Flood Maw and then play these two. Problem though is Kirin, I guess, because I kind of want to do it in my turn, but then I don't get the token, you know. I could also just him to the H's theoretically. hold up both. Playing a defensive cutter game. Lookout. Nightmare. Okay. I guess now I can just shanty the... Scavenger? Do I even want to shanty the Scavenger, or do I want to shanty the Lookout? Huh. I guess I'm going to shanty the Scavenger. Take 5. They can Pixie something. Take the Nightmare. So the rat actually doesn't do anything here at this point. My goodness, this deck. So I can do the same trick again, but making a monk in their turn, but I can also deal a lot of damage here. So if I cast all 3, this will be a 5/5, this will be a 5/5, and this will be 4. It's a lot of damage. They go down to 14 damage. Then they have 9 power in play and a Hopeless Nightmare. And I have a jump blocker for the Dollmaker. Probably okay to just deal them 1,000,000 damage. Haven't made a land drop either. All right. Some serious damage. This is crazy. This is all one cutter theoretically, like, right? Like, just casual 17 coming across. I mean, I guess they could have sheltered by Ghosts again. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Yeah, fair enough. They took the token there. Okay. Sheltered by Ghosts got me again, I guess. That's kind of funny. They had 9? They go to 9. Maybe I just have lethal? What if they have 2 blockers? They can block. Like, my monks are free freeze. That should be it, right? That's definitely it. Also the Flood Maw for the Shelter by Ghosts. I can just speed this process up. So they don't have to scry. Yeah. My deck is broken. What the heck am I doing? It looks kind of dire a little bit. Like the turn where I ballad, it looked kind of dire, didn't it? This just went crazy again. Like, this deck is unfreaking believable. Unflippin' believable. I can't believe it. Maybe I don't need these spell pierces. They haven't really done anything in these last few Pixie matches games. Kambal is kind of good against Ral for what it's worth, I guess. Smite, I like. I think Abrade's good. And Torpor Orb is definitely good. And I need some kill conditions. Ral. Now I have 2 Flood Maw, that's maybe a little too much. Betrayal, betrayal, betrayal. I haven't really tried it. It's like a last minute addition. I don't know if it's like good in this matchup. It seems fine. I'd love to snatch a Nocturne Moon, but maybe I don't need to. Maybe I don't need to. The Lash was kind of bad that game because they didn't really play into my thingy. Maybe Abrade is just worse than Flood Maw, to be fair, because like abrading an Overlord with Dollmaker, that's like such an inefficient mana play. It's not optimal. Like otherwise also just killing their stuff with Abrade seems really bad. I don't know about Get Out on the draw, that seems kind of risky. I usually cut a talent. I kind of forgot about cutting a talent. Oh well. Now I have a Typhoon instead of a Ral. Typhoon hasn't really done much for me yet. This is a really interesting hand. Typhoon looking pretty bad. I think it's good enough because I have Ballad down the line, I have Into the Flood Maw for an early Dollmaker, I have Torpor Orb. I am just like missing the card draw. Typhoon looks really shitty. Would be much better as a Ral. Just 6 mana is also just a bunch, right? I mean, I guess... I mean, they do have Cindercone Smite to ramp me a little bit. It's between like these two, I guess. Do I get rid of that? I think I just get rid of the stupid Typhoon. Okay, lots of tap lands. Happy about that, I guess. High Noon in the bin. Momentum Breaker, my guy. Okay. Guess this one, huh? That ain't it. No. No. Why did you not play any creatures, my friend? Why did I draw my second Flood Maw? Destroying all my bad cards. Ugh. not great. Oh, they play this out? They want me to smite it? Interesting. Okay. Weird game, to say the least. What a weird game. I'm really hoping they don't draw Noctamoon. This talent is not great. I guess I'm gonna level it. I'm not even sure if I'm supposed to use my smite. I don't think so. I mean, I don't seem to have an answer for the Torpor Orb, so no like artifact hate. Maybe just a bunch of cards that are bad into Torpor Orb. Just do the wrong half of the deck. That's gonna stay. Don't think I want to smite that. Seems like a waste of a card. Bottom. I like that. You got all the speed in the world, my friend. Could theoretically just level the talent and go that route. I think I will. It's a little bad against the duress effect, I guess. Maybe that's the reason not to do that. If they take my stock up, I'm looking at a pretty mediocre hand. I like this. I like the Stormchasers. Alright, fine. I don't know. Maybe not. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Maybe just stock up again. Use up my precious treasure. How am I losing this game? Noctamoons, I guess, is what comes to mind. Take another ballad. Maybe take the opt. Maybe I should have smited there so I can go talent activate into opt. Yeah, that's probably what I should have done. They can draw the rat. Like everything's bad into ballad though. They kept the card on top. Just gonna play it nowhere to run, fair enough. Yeah, it's nice that people are just like sideboarding in a way against you, not really knowing that well, I guess, what the matchup is really about. Bottom top, okay. Fair enough. Torpor Orb, okay, what's this? Okay. What now? Momentum breaker. Okay. Sure. Guess I get rid of my Smite. Ooh, I mean, that's it. That should be it. On the official page, it says, when you get your 4th win, you qualified for the Arena Championship. I guess I'll play further, but I guess I'm through. Whew, wow, I can't even realize it right now. I mean, this whole weekend was a little bit of a heckmeck with, like, first of all, the day 1 being totally messed up, with the number of losses. And now day 2 is also not like, it's not officially saying that you have it, right? It says still the old design, but they said it on Friday in an official MTG Arena announcement. Effective immediately, the 4th win will guarantee you those last few points. So I guess I got it. I think we can assume so. Wow, 4-0, 8-1 in games, faced a lot of good matchups. Just Pixie 3 times, right? And then Mobilize. Just, yeah, ran into all those decks. I mean, Pixie is maybe the strongest sort of deck in the format, or like public knowledge. It is the strongest deck together with others. And I guess Pixie was just a lot more successful, seeing a lot of them on day 2. Or maybe it just was more popular, I don't know. But yeah, crazy. Wow, I did it. This is insane. The list is insane. I went 8-1 against these decks. I just dropped 1 game against the Shelter Beggars Pixie player. Mycelic Ballad. Shout out to Tristan again for coming up with the idea. Really sick. He unfortunately didn't make day 2, but yeah, crazy stuff. Amazing. All right, here we go. Game match number 5. I'm pretty sure I'm through, but I guess we have the option to play more, and I'm just gonna record it. I'm certainly gonna give them feedback that they this whole event was a clown show a little bit, because like you can theoretically like pair yourself. Cheers, bye. You can theoretically just pair yourself into like a friend for yours, right? And like concede to them if you had 4 wins. So that's really bad to continue the event at 4 wins. Just from a looks perspective, because like it's probably gonna happen. Like there's gonna be some friend who is gonna scoop to a friend at 4 wins or whatever. No, I come prepared now, Roots player. I come prepared. I ain't messing around again. After I almost lost against that deck yesterday. I think I keep the Skycrash. I do have the ballads for this, but they also have Cauldron. So I think I want to play with Cauldron in mind. That's the danger card. But they're pretty low resourced. They didn't even attack. I see what they're doing. They want to chump block. They want to chump block a thingy. A cutter token. I guess I'm just gonna opt here in case I hit Spirebluff Canal. It's a pretty good card. I think I keep that. Maybe I should kill the Walker. I feel like they want me to kill it. Like the thing is, like they need a graveyard. They need cards, right? Like they need Crawler. They need stuff, and I need a clock on them. Wow, that is an insane hit. Getting the Overlord is really sick. Yeah. All right. All right, Jeff. Yeah, I might just die here. I don't really have defenses against Crawler here. Like, they're gonna get the Crawler now. And they already have the Walker. It's like the Walker actually is good that it's in play. It's good for me that it's in play. So that means I can't cast my Ballad anytime soon. It's like the Crawler is a huge issue. I kind of need them to play the Crawler and then like kill the Crawler. And the Market Back Walker can't die. They can't kill it right now either. They probably just get the Crawler, you know? Get another plant. They get the Nullhound? Why not to get the Crawler? I don't get it. Do not understand that. Now I have a little bit of a decision. I guess I could just... I'm probably just going to Shanty this, yeah. Yeah, I think that's correct. I'm just going to cycle here too. Spell Pierce. Now I can lash the other one. Pass the turn, I guess. Maybe they have Crawler in hand already? It's just really weird to take the Snarling Hound there. No. Oh man, I shouldn't have cycled my Skycrash. Shit. Okay, I mean, I still don't have the Market Back Walker in the grave, right? That's sort of the good thing about this. They can get that ability. They can get the Mold Tender ability. The Mold Tender ability is a little annoying, certainly. I mean, at this point, I can just Ballad, right? Theoretically. They've been a Overlord? What the heck? Like, if I Ballad here, they're gonna draw 2 cards for the Market Back Walker, likely, which is sort of the annoying part. Okay. What? What am I missing? They can cast a land. Huh? They can't get rid of this. It's just very confusing right now. I'm just like, what is going on? My Ballad is not good enough to kill everything at this point. No, I'm getting to him though, like, maybe it is. Okay, they can... Oh, I see. They start surveilling and just making a bunch of plant tokens. Yeah, okay. We'll see what happens. I still don't know how they get rid of this. They can get a land. Oh man, they hit the Walker. All right, fair enough. I guess, yeah, I mean, I guess that was the plan here, just to hit the Walker that way. Okay, well, now they have infinite life and infinite plants. Okay. I guess I needed to Spell Pierce the Cauldron, so they couldn't play these Gnawhounds. Interesting. Yeah, I guess I needed to Spell Pierce the Cauldron. I didn't like... Yeah, also cycling the Skycrash really cost me. I mean, I could just scoop theoretically. I don't know what's... Like, they're just gonna gain... They theoretically... Like, if this would be an online... If this would be a real-life game, they would be at 1 million life right now. It's certainly doing them clock damage, obviously. I don't know. Oh man, I could have opted and then Flood Mawed the Cauldron. That was an out I didn't even think about. Stupid me. I could have actually... Like, the moment they did that, I could have opted into Flood Maw and survived. They get a fish, and then I just raft their board. Yeah, okay, whatever. Roots doing their thing. Fair enough. This deck is so bad when it doesn't have the roots in, like, the top 10 cards. It doesn't even find the roots. Like, that's the huge problem of this deck. This deck is great when it has roots, but it's terrible when it doesn't. It does have just little things to fix the draw, I guess, but it doesn't really seem like enough. I don't know if the Lash, maybe Lash is fine. Trail, Gant, Ral. Torpor Orb shuts off some stuff, like this guy, but doesn't seem... Shuts off Scrap Shooter. I think I'm just good without the cutter, honestly. I'm just gonna go with the Ral win and control them with Graveyard Hate and whatnot. Could cut a talent. Keeping all the cantrips. Keeping 2 Ballad. Could have the 3rd Ballad, but maybe 2 is fine. I don't know. Maybe I should have the 3rd. All right, there we go. Huh. Nope. Okay. Interesting choice. I guess it's between Island and Lash here. I think I'm just gonna go with the Island. I really fell in love with this deck. I'm 11-1 right now. It's just... The mana has been really good for me. There was a little bit of a concern with playing Grixis, of course, that you're gonna have worse mana, but I didn't really have any issues. Stock Up is just an insane card, really. There you go. I'm gonna pass. That is a shanty target if I ever saw one. Don't think I want a cantrip right now. I mean, what really got a lot of my opponents, especially those Pixie players, was that I had like this transformative sideboard plan where they're like the one player where I missed my second land drop like how many times? 1,000,000 times? That's how it felt. Like 4 times, I think. And they just had like in the end they played like 3 disenchant effects, like requisition rate 3 times and like removal spells, thinking that I'm like more aggressive, but I'm actually not. Like that was just the biggest deal, I think. People would have known my deck list. I think I would have probably not had the same amount of success. You know? Stock Up. And Shanty? They don't really have a graveyard right now. What is their hand even? Like, what is going on here? I'm just baffled by the power of this card. Like, I mean, the chorus stuff is obviously the broken stuff too, right? Like, that's obviously, like, nobody's disputing that, but yeah, I mean, just the other stuff is really good. So this is a situation where, again, maybe they just have a bunch of scrap shooters in hand or like disenchant effects. Like maybe they're slow rolling Haywire Might, and if I had a cutter here, Like you would think, oh, Cutter looks actually good here, but you don't know if these are just disenchant effects, you know. So they kept one card. Okay. Okay. Sure. I don't really... Maybe it's fine, I guess. Like, I'm thinking about using my Betrayal here. I guess I will. Like, I can just get it back with the talent. That was the idea of all of that, right? Yeah. They get it planned. True. Alright, whatever. You got it planned. You got it planned. You got yourself a planty. That's not happening. Some choices here. I could like... I probably just should get him to the Aegis with my talent. But it's kind of interesting. I don't know. Maybe I just start with a stock up and see what I hit. Okay. That's good-ish. If I exile the Overload, they actually get a plant. So I'm just going to exile one of my own cards. Kill the plant. All right, yeah. I mean, game one, they did their broken thing and killed me on like turn 5 or whatever, or turn 4. Did they kill me on turn 4 even? Could be. Turn 4, turn 5, and here is just like flooding a little bit, not really drawing your pieces together, not having a good mix of things. Now we also have sideboard cards, so it's a lot more easy. They bint the crawler. I mean, yeah, I guess it doesn't do much. Sure. There's their disenchant effect, I guess. Get out. Well, that makes me feel pretty safe.
I've calculated exactly what I need.
Cauldron, I guess, is slightly annoying here, huh? Fair enough. I'll hedge for a Cauldron. Although Opt is kind of nice as it sort of gets the game over with a little bit quicker. That just does nothing. Wait a minute. I could try to go for lethal next turn. No. I can do a duplicate of it into your grave. I guess I'll go for lethal, huh? Let's try.
I'll just invent a solution.
Okay.
Another genius idea by Raoul Zarek.
Yeah.
Requires new strategy.
I mean, I could have shantied the thing in their turn as well. But this was just safer, so I have like another spell to trigger prowess. Alright. Can this Grixis deck be stopped? Yeah, Dragon Regent, that's funny. So the question is, do I want these smites? The Lash was kind of looking bad, but I do want one at least for the Ral. Maybe I just want another Ballad. Ballad just sort of gives me inevitability. They do have Maelstrom Pulse, which does clear my Ral. But yeah, I mean, whatever. I guess I'll take it. I mean, this is a pretty hateful hand. I literally have 3 sideboard cards I added since yesterday, since I wanted to make sure that this matchup gets better. I don't have a turn 1 spell piece though, so they can drop the roots turn 2. But yeah, I mean, I can't mulligan this in any way. I can't mulligan this. I mean, I might lose this. Who knows? We'll see. That's definitely gonna get shot here. I mean, Cindercone Smite would have been convenient, I guess. But it's just, I don't really have space for it, and... Market Backwalker. If I Betrayal that, I do think they get the trigger, as far as I understand. They don't have... They didn't play Roots, so they probably don't have it. I guess I just play out the Lantern. They can blow it up, which is a little annoying. Like, I don't get to draw a card, because if they have Maelstrom Pulse here, it's kind of okay for me, I guess. If I can leave up the Get Out for the rest of the game, it's pretty nice. It's a bit of an annoying plan for the control plan, I guess. Not having like a single Torch the Tower type of thing is a little sad against these walkers. I don't think... Oh, this actually does go around it. So I do have a Torch the Tower effect. Options. I mean, I'm getting the vibe that they don't have the roots, right? They're just sort of on this market backwalker beatdown plan. Yeah. Shanty or second hymn. Kinda don't need the shanty here. It does kill a big thing, I guess. I'm probably fine with just this. My cards. Yeah. That's pretty bad. It's just a 4/4. Not the greatest card ever. Okay. What to do? I could lash this, keep up, get out him to the H's. It's reasonable. And then Yeah. I don't know. I think I'm gonna pass. I think I'm just gonna go like him to the H's plus Shanty on the 4/4. I'm just gonna take 6 damage here. I'm gonna activate the Walker. I can theoretically kill the Walker in response, but then I don't have a good removal for the Crawler. I could then Lash and then after that Betrayal, but that doesn't seem great. Because like I want to Shanty the Crawler and Betrayal the Walker, right? I don't want to Betrayal the Crawler. Okay, that's him to the H's, I guess. Wow. Oh man, I'm just drawing perfectly. Yikes. I guess I have to be a little bit careful of that great city of Arashan against this Betrayal. I guess I'm just going to Betrayal now. I think I'm happy with the land. I mean, I kind of want to go Lash plus Betrayal. So I just get everything. I think I will tap out of Get Out, whatever. Like, I have so much going on. And like exiling both Walkers for good seems pretty nice. Right, like, yeah, I don't have a Get Out for a turn, but I hope I wouldn't get punished and lose because of that. They're also so low resourced. Like at this point, Roots doesn't even seem that good. Oh wow, okay. Yeah, that's a good one. My Get Out wouldn't have been good against that either. I have one more Shanty in my deck which can kill this. Otherwise I have Stormchaser's talent. So I'm gonna start with this because of talent. Specifically. Because I could have played talent here and gotten a Shanty back. Oh, then I don't have enough mana to cast a Shanty though. Well, whatever. Okay, no Shanty is Stroke, but that ain't good here. Okay. This game just got interesting. This game just got a lot more interesting. Vivian Reed out of the sideboard. They did sideboard correctly for game 3. Like, that probably wasn't in the deck for game 2. I have enough lands. Kind of like the Stroke and the Stalk Up, maybe. Could also see Ral. Could also see Ballad. I'm not exactly sure. Alright, this game just got interesting. It is interesting. The emblem is Vigilance, Trample, and Indestructible. No creature to be found. I'm sure I should kill that Nullhound, to be honest. Because like they can just make a 1/1. It's pretty nice with the Nullhounds. To get to keep surveilling, fill up their graveyard. They can blow that up with the Vivian. So I guess I don't want to play it right now. That's probably fine down the line. Yeah, that's certainly going to be good here. To just clean up. Maybe I screwed up actually. I probably should have abraded. No, that was bad. Yeah, I should have abraded one of these hounds end of turn. When they placed their last card, I should have just abraded one of them. Stop the surveilling, you know. That was bad. That was really bad. Yeah. With the second one on the stack, I should have killed one. Ah, man. I mean, maybe not with the second one on the stack, but at least when they hit the crawler in the bin, I should have killed one. Whatever. It's not gonna matter, I hope. It might. I mean, the damage adds up too. I'm at 10. I'm going to 7 here, and then I make another 1/1. I go to a Market Bag Walker. Let's see if they play around Disdainful Stroke. So Talent is costing me 6 mana total next turn. To Shanty the Vivian. Also the Vivian actually, shit, it actually doesn't die to Shanty at this point. Oh my god. Didn't even think about that fact. That sucks. They just do it for 2? What a G. Wow. What a sick move. Playing around the Disdainful Stroke. Damn. I mean, I showed them the stroke in game 1, so it's pretty smart, I guess, to do so. Alright. Opponent kind of messing with me. Maybe I should have just gone the Ral route, I don't know. The funny thing is, like, if they go for an emblem, I mean... just Ballad, like, kill everything, but I'm probably not going to win that game, realistically speaking. They have Soul Guide Lantern, wild. They really went into a whole different direction with their sideboarding plan. Alright, guess I'm just gonna kill your Walker and you draw 2. What's my plan then? And then go Talent and Shanty? It's not great. Might have to sacrifice my Lantern to draw a card. Maybe. But then if they hit Crawler and Omega dead, probably can't sack the Lantern, can I? I might just have to lose one match. Lose against the Roots finally. Get done with my winning streak. That's just like, yeah, I can't cleanly kill the, it's just 6 damage. Just 1 mana deal 6. So unfortunate. 1 mana deal 7. Oh man. Alright, let's start with that, I guess. Okay. I could just naturally draw into the thing. But should I risk it? I mean, I also have 2 ballots now, so like even if they're ultimate, it's not that bad. Maybe I should just ballot and pass. Yeah, maybe. Change of plans. Draw my entire deck. Well, now Shanty's at 8. They might also just plus Vivian one more time here. The chorus cards are just way too broken. Like, what is this? This deck is really a masterpiece, I have to say. Like, I feel really ahead of the competition. Like, this is a black-green opponent, which black-green, you know, Grixis is not good at interaction with, like, enchantments, graveyards, too much. I mean, graveyards, I guess I have some hate now, but... Okay. Okay. Okay, interesting. Okay, we're doing that, I guess. So everything is 2/2 and indestructible forever. I do have a lot of talents in my deck that can get back more ballads. I think that one will eat a counterspell. And like next turn, I'm just gonna talent betrayal them probably to get rid of that graveyard and keep the lantern. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that's definitely what I'm gonna do. And I'm gonna draw 7 cards maybe first. No biggie. Yeah, but like the betrayal looking really juicy here. These games have been really fun to play as well, I have to say. I still have 2 Rowls in my deck, which I can get a Storm Emblem with and then maybe kill them. So I'm kind of decking myself too. I mean, they're down to this 2/2, which they will have 0 cards in the library after I betrayal them. Nice sideboard tech. Unreal. Unfreaking believable. Seriously. Unbelievable. So, I mean, it's certainly not out of the woods yet, but okay, I mean, that was... I guess they're happy to have ditched a bunch of lands there, but... certainly didn't help them. They still have the Erosion, which makes free indestructible creatures. They do have Trample for what it's worth, so... my others are not the best chump blockers. The land certainly being pretty good here. I think I removed all my Flood Maws too. Here a Typhoon would also be kind of convenient, I have to say. Are they just done? The next draw 7 coming in? That wasn't the best hits. I guess I can just Strategic Betrayal again. Oh, they get the Crawler back? Sure. This has a Finality counter, right? Yeah. Shanty. Shanty is just nothing right now. It's 1 mana, do nothing. Can also make an Otter army. That might be more efficient. Then trying to go for the Ral ultimate. I'm not exactly sure. "21 life is a lot. I don't know. I guess I'm just gonna... I should have played the Ral first, obviously. 19 cards in my library.
You get to be my protege today.
Mm-hmm. Alright. So I can go Talent, get back the Lash. They kept the card on top. Okay, let's think about this. So I can go tell it, get back the Lash, and then I can cast 3 spells. And play Lash. That's 12 damage in total to their face. Doesn't seem like it's quite enough. I think I'm just gonna go both ways, I guess. I'm just gonna... I'm gonna try to... I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna do Ral. I guess I should maybe... No, I guess no, this is fine. I'll just do this. And just pass the turn. And just make a bunch of others. Technically make 5 others. And then probably find the kill somehow. Maltender. They just have nothing, right? Like, this is it. So, okay. Like, they have no more moves. They can just attack with these guys. Oh, they're not even attacking. They don't know they have vigilance. Probably just spell piercing my opt here. And then spell piercing my other spell pierce. Yeah. Seems good. 2 million triggers. Pay 2. Decline.
Another genius at a new world requires new strategies.
Okay. So I'm at 15 cards. I don't want to deck myself. Let's play spells before I ultimate Ral. Oh, I can actually double Lash here too. 4, 8. It's a little mana intensive. I think I should be okay some way somehow. To find the kill here. Like, I'm gonna get back the Lash. Oh man, I tapped a little poorly there. I should play a little bit more cautiously. Okay, now we can cast 3 more spells. And 3 of these others are gonna get through.
New world requires new strategies.
Alright, they see the writing. On the wall! Woo! 5-0. Oh, this deck is just unstoppable. Even the bad matchups, Roots can't beat me. Vivian Reed online for 4 turns. No big deal. Unstoppable. And in the end, you really just need these talents for the win. The talent just does it all. It's the win con, it's the clock. It's the get back your chorus. It's amazing in the deck, really. Alright, on to the next round. Keep 7. Opponent almost missed it, maybe. An Otter's Mirror. Alright. Great hand. I mean, I've been blessed with fantastic opening hands, really. Cannot complain. I don't think I want to spell pierce that. They have a Switch Spear teaching turn 1, which is obviously a little scary. Yeah, that's fine too, I think. Anti that, I think. It's like you could keep the Shanty for the teaching, the taught creature, I suppose. Just go with the Verge here. These 2 are mountains right now. if I do. That is a spell pierce at its finest. Glad I didn't counter that talent. Mm-hmm. No, I get to resolve mine. I like this, and I think I'm just going to take to him. I think I'm just going to go control here. Sort of like how my hand lines up. Okay. No, fair enough. Going for the long game. All right, all right. Okay, I mean, the talent is actually kind of scary. I mean, so is Cutter. Playing on the Spell Pierce. Yeah, I mean, Cutter is the most scary. I could play against the version that doesn't have him to the H's, and like some others lists actually don't play the chorus stuff, which, if you ask me, is wrong. But some people just choose to go more aggressively, like they have like 4 Lash, 4 Swift Spear Teachings, 4 Burst Lightning, you know, like more like the standard version, 4 Slick Shots, Elusive Order instead of Monastery Swift Spear. Maybe some Friendships, Enduring Friendship. Yeah, I mean, it's reasonable-ish. It's going to be a fine deck regardless. Like, the chorus stuff is not... Like, if you end the game on turn 5 or 4, it doesn't really matter if you've drawn, like, a couple extra cards for the choruses, I suppose, but still, they give you a lot of edge, I think. And they are really broken in conjunction with each other. Oh, they have Spell Pierce. Ooh, that one hurt. That one hurt. Am I being defeated? We'll see, we'll see. I certainly don't love my position right now. Seems like a game that comes down to Stormchaser's talent, but Switzer's teaching is also looming, and maybe they have Slick Shot, who knows? If I am on the chorus stuff and they are not, it's going to favor me big time going into the late game, I can tell you that much. I could Into the Flood Maw like a talent here. Buys a lot of time. Seems like they have a weak hand. I think maybe I'm just supposed to do that. I don't know. I have the Ballad, so like if they go crazy in terms of creatures, I can Ballad here. Certainly a little sketchy. It's like... It's just a bit of a weird game. Like nobody has Cori-Steel Cutter, which dictates the game's pretty hard usually. Are you gonna attack me? I mean, I might have spells. You might have a spell. What do you got? I got nothing. Oh, you chickened out. Man, that's a lot of lands. Yeah, I did buy some time with that one, but it's not like that. I guess maybe that was unnecessary. I don't know. Maybe that was stupid. Like maybe it's just better to go for the Flood Maw bounce on the 6-mana talent. You see what I'm saying? Is my auto gonna die? A fateful death. Yeah, I don't know about the Flood Maw play. That was sketchy. Well, looks like I'm playing against the non-chorus list, so the late game is mine. But we have to get to the late game. I mean, Cori-Steel Cutter is an enormous threat, obviously. But looks like they don't have it, at least, right now. They're gonna stock up here and then find it, maybe. Have it next turn. Take 5, go to 15. I kind of need to ballad here, which is somewhat unfortunate because I also want to flip my... I'm like one step behind here, kind of, because now they're going to find a cutter. And but if I don't ballad, I'm kind of likely to die. That's my concern. You know, they also have burn in their deck. I could try to flip the talent. The thing though with the talent flip is also that Flood Maw can actually just deal with it. But if I flip the talent and just have the orb, it's probably risky. Like, I'm gonna take so much damage. I think I'm just gonna stock up into ballads likely. Okay. That's a lot of stuff. Probably these two. Then we can play Cutter, play this, kill the Monk. And then we'll see from there. We just have to prolong the game. Really? Like, with a ballad now, I have the upper hand in the super late game, I think. Like, I have 3 talents to get the ballad back. I have another ballad in my deck. These chorus cards, especially the hymn, is gonna get crazy here. Yeah. I'm at 19. I just have to survive. They also still have that. But yeah, I kind of forgot about that. They also have the Swiftspear teachings, which represents a ton of damage with like an elusive orders or something like that. They have not played a creature yet. We found out by playing a ton of mirrors that the creatures are some of the worst cards, even with the teachings. They just trade poorly into like Shanty and all the removal. The Lash. So that's why we are not on creatures, but looks like my opponent is following the same recipe. Whoa, okay. Okay, you want to make an army of otters, huh? I don't have a Flood Maw to punish them, unfortunately. I could also flip my thing. I could just mirror them. I could make the same exact play. They might have a Flood Maw though. I don't know that. I don't know. They could. I didn't really give them a good target yet. The other options to just like Cori-Steel Cutter. This is gonna be a pretty messed up game. They're gonna make a lot of otters. I guess I could find the Flood Maw here if I dig a little bit. I don't really know what I'm supposed to do. I'm just gonna go with this line. Should I just lash their face to find draw more cards? I'm just gonna waste some resources, whatever. Maybe that's loose. Abrade. I'm just out empty if I take that. Just drew a lot of lands this game. Flooded out a bit. If I take that and kill the Cutter, I mean, it's gonna buy me some time, I guess, but I'm still gonna lose pretty hard to that emblem. I need to top deck a chorus here. The Hymn to the Ages or stock up. Drew a little bit too many lands. And then I don't know about the Flood Maw play. Like maybe that was just wrong. Maybe I needed to save the Flood Maw. Maybe I should have realized that the game really comes down to the 6-mana option, and I should just save my Flood Maw for this exact moment in time. Yeah, I'm just gonna be too far behind on tempo here. Then making a bunch of others. Okay. It's a powerful card. But I might just die. Sort of my worry. I mean, I do get some stuff as well, right? I'm not gonna get ballads back, I think. I can't at this point, no. I can't get ballads back. I have to get the chorus. They by the way, they also play chorus. I just realized. They do have it. Just have Burst Lightning plus the chorus, I guess. I don't know how I'm gonna win this game. I really don't. I have to go nuts with choruses and hope they run out of instants and sorceries somehow, some way, something like that. Gonna be difficult. I can counter that one. That means I can't double spell next turn, but it's probably worth it. Also, they don't get a chorus trigger, which is important, like the intensity. Okay, looks like that was the last 1-mana spell at least. Okay, interesting. I probably should just Shanty a guy. Do it in their turn, I suppose. So I get extra prowess. I just do it now. This can get a ballads back, theoretically. This could be a funny game. I mean, I have the chorus advantage at least. That's for sure. I'm certainly more intense right now. And I have Cutter as well. Cutter going, and I have chorus going. Yeah, that's a lot of autos. Bottom. I mean, I think I'm behind this game. Like, it would definitely take a wonder for me to win. But you never know. That's like opt, Sleight of Hand is not what I wanted to see. That is the best thing they could have done there. Kinda. Like they just go completely crazy now. Yeah. I needed him to like have some burst lightnings or something, or like Cori-Steel Cutter or lands. They didn't have a 1-mana spell in my turn, but they top decked the opt right away and then found another opt and just going nuts. And this, I don't think is beatable for me, because the ballads is just going to be like sack 8, and they have more than 8. They have too many. 12, 13. All right. They might just kill me this turn, actually. All right, fair enough. Bit of a weird one. All right, so we're playing against the chorus stuff. I didn't play a single creature. It's kind of funny there. That was a pretty low on the whole creature stuff, I guess. Okay. Knowing that they don't play many creatures, what do I want to do? I want to have the Typhoon. I want to have the stock up. I want to have Spell Pierce. Abrade. Those are certainly coming in, and now, what else? Smite, I'm on the play, so not boarding in Smite. I could keep in a Flood Maw for these like Stormchaser's Talents moments. That seems pretty good, actually. And that's it. Probably. Keep in one Flood Maw. I mean, that type of game is a little bit of a weird one. I would say that normally games don't tend to go that long. I mean, I'm obviously trying to make the games that long, but yeah, I normally, I would say like games tend to go faster with Cori-Steel Cutter involved, especially. Yeah. I don't know if I had like the one moment with the Flood Maw, that was an interesting moment, but I certainly drew a ton of lands that game just naturally and like really flooded out. So that was definitely one of the reasons why I lost. I don't think I'm at like advantage, by the way. Like, I don't think so. Like, my opponent's list looks pretty clean. This is just a very 50-50 situation. The reason to play Grixis is that it's better against Pixie, a lot better. Like, I went 6-0 in matches against Pixie, dropping, I think, only one game in total, 12-1 against Pixie. Yeah, that's pretty good. Let me say so. Yeah, I kind of need that. Kind of do need that one. Sure. Might be playing a Spell Pierce game. This is certainly very sus. Yeah, definitely looks like Spell Pierce. Hmm. 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 It's awkward. Hey, I'm not afraid of my Spell Pierce. I don't think I can keep that, honestly. I think I kind of need land drops. Alright, that resolves. Go ahead. Alright. I guess I'm just abrading and then going Cutter into Opt and then maybe Shanty if I hit, like, luckily a red source. Take 4. Alright. Do we have to take that? Okay, we got a game, I guess. I'm feeling a little bit behind. But I do have the Cutter out and they don't. But if they have another Cutter here, it's not great. And they played that Cutter pretty aggressively. So it kind of gives me vibes that they have another one. Okay, so I'm thinking Spell Pierce still for what it's worth. Alright. Having to bottom the other Shanty was certainly not great, but I think I had to. So considering they have Spell Pierce, I can't really go for stock up. So I guess I'm starting with Opt and then go for him. I hope to find a removal. Clutch, draw step. I mean, if they just have Spell Pierce and like are running low on spells, I guess maybe I'm fine. Certainly very good at drawing lands here off the top against this opponent. Kind of hoping they just activate Talent. So they do play Slick Shot. Makes Flood Maw a little bit better. Okay. I mean, I know they have spell fears. I think it's fine. Like, I have a Stalk up. I kind of need to resolve my things. I think it's fine if this happens. Just hope they don't have another spell pierce, I guess. That would be bad-ish. Maybe not that bad, actually. Another removal. Okay. You know, I just have a Sleight of Hand as a proactive card to get back. Tight game. They can put me to 4 here, which is the Burst Lightning range. And I don't have a Ballad in my deck. Yeah. I have Spell Pierce though for Burst Lightning. Cycle Skycrash, get an Abrade. It's not really how I envisioned this to go, but okay. I think I need to talent here. I mean, there's nothing like... Yeah, I think I'm just going to take the cutter. Alright, my friends. Burst Lightning me. I mean, they probably just have like 2 Burst Lightnings. It'd be so sick if they have it. This is lethal. It's like here it's down to 12. Go talent. My brain. I guess let's start like this. I mean, they might also have a removal spell. I have Spell Pierce, so now Burst Lightning can't kill me anymore. 3, 5, 7. So if I cast Lash and a talent, it is lethal. I have Flood Maw. Like, if they have a removal spell, I guess I don't. But I have Flood Maw for like a haste creature, but I don't even know what that could be. But I'm just gonna go for lethal. Then they have to have a spell here to protect them from dying. And then they have to kill me somehow next turn as well. There's a Shanty, Flood Maw. Yeah. I just have 10. I did not have lethal there. Discard 2. Doesn't matter. Oh, okay. Scary. Scary card. It's probably the best draw. 2-mana draw free. Close to Ancestral. Recall. I mean, I had a bit of a better. I had like 2 mana draw 5 or 6 this game. Draw 5. All right, game number 3. Can I get the clean 6-0? All right, my opponent not playing many creatures. I mean, Smite is still decent, I think, on the draw. Decent against, you know, turn 2, turn 1 talent, especially. I think I'm just gonna maybe cut the lashes. I don't hate the card. I don't love it. I could also cut a stalker, to be fair. I'm on the draw now. Like, it's just sorcery speed is a little awkward. I don't know about the Flood Maw. I mean, Flood Maw is also kind of decent against like tokens, against monk stuff. Maybe I just want to max out on those. The Typhoon maybe it's just too unnecessary, to be honest. Maybe the Typhoon is just nonsense. They also have multiple Flood Maws post-board still. Yeah, the Typhoon is just nonsense. This seems fine. Yeah, I'm just gonna run with this. Like, why do I need Typhoon, really? I don't need it. Like, yeah, I can... Like, if the game goes really long, it's gonna be powerful. But otherwise, it's just not good. I guess that's fine. Bit unfortunate to not have Spell Pierce, but I'm not gonna mulligan it. Like, obviously, like, the best card on the draw is, like, Spell Pierce. I guess now that I have Cindercone Smite, it's also Smite, but you don't have those in the opening hand, but I don't... It's fine. Like, I have Abrade at least for the cutter. Okay, Sleight of Hand turn 1 is fine, I guess. It's not a talent, at least. And if they go turn 2 cutter, if I go tap land here, which is kind of likely to happen to play around Spell Pierce, I can just Abrade them. Which is nice. I have a slight clock advantage, but we're both at 16 minutes, so no big deal there. It's gonna feel kind of unreal when this whole tournament is over. Did draw the Spell Pierce. Huh. I think I'm not gonna use it though, because I do have the Abrade. That's a pretty clean mana card. I think I'm gonna... Maybe I'm just... Yeah, I think I'm keeping that, actually. Just having clean mana is nice. Making land drops. Nothing. A nothing burger. Him to the ages. Opt. Okay. Also fine by me. Talent becomes like weirdly good in these type of games. Are they thinking about plotting a Slicky Boy? Looks like it. What else would they think about right now? I think they're thinking about that, but maybe they have Spell Pierce and they want to hold it up. Looks like Spell Pierce now. I could Flood Maw the token. I think because I have Smite in my deck and I have Shanty, I'd rather not use my Flood Maw on the order. There you go. It's gonna be rather unlikely if this order is able to survive the Smite, right? Like, they have to have Burst Light in my face and an Opt. At which point it's probably fine by me if they want to use a Burst Lightning to protect this order. That extra mana is going to come in handy against Spell Pierce especially. This looks like it could become a talent game again. In which case, I guess I would have liked to have the Typhoon. But I mean, the Typhoon isn't really good until like turn 8 when you have 8 lands to play, really. Like, it's kind of bad into Spell Pierce. Both sides are really terrible into Flood Maw. The channel token is yeah, it just gets killed by Flood Maw, and the 6 mana side, if you like play it and like they're tapped out and you play it, it also just can get bounced by Flood Maw. So I think not having Typhoon in the deck is pretty reasonable. Hmm. They do have Slick Shot. They keep holding up Spell Pierce. I think I'm just gonna go Cutter Shanty here. Seems good to me. I'm definitely lacking card advantage right now. Hmm. That is interesting. Spellpiece is not really doing a whole lot at this point in the game. Is this bait? Dirty, dirty bait. Are you baiting me, my friend? Not fine. Not biting. It's kind of a bit of a tell now that I have it, the Spell Pierce. They also do still have Spell Pierce, by the way, so... Like, that's at least what I'm thinking. It's like if they go Stalk up here, I can't even Spell Pierce them back, you know? Hmm. I'm not trying to bounce this thing. Probably not. Like, it would be good if they go Spell Pierce and then I go Spell Pierce. In a theoretical world, but I think that's rather unlikely to happen. I feel a little bit stupid for not using my Spell Pierce on their Spell Pierce. It's getting kind of... Game is dragging out a bit. Yeah, this game is dragging out and I just have no talent. I had just one op this game. No him, no Stalk Up, no talent. I mean, I did side out some of these cards, to be fair, and it did bring in this card, which doesn't look all that great right now. I'm kind of hoping they play into my Spell Pierce, I guess, but they probably won't. Look how bad the Slick Shot looks. Drawing all my bad cards. It sucks. Yeah, I'm just gonna lose to these. This is just too much. Okay, well, I guess I'm gonna make a monk. Kinda happy this happened, I suppose. I mean, I could still maybe get it back into it, but it's looking really, really bad right now. They kind of screwed up there with the him, I think. But, okay. Like, they kind of should have known I have Spell Pierce or at least play around it. Alright, I think I have to play the tempo game now. I'm gonna do this. And then I just hope I draw Stalk Up here on the next draw step. I think otherwise I'm not winning this game. Yeah, that's fine. I just have to rip something good here. I flooded out game one. I flooded out this game. It is how it is. You know, you can't win them all. I did get insanely lucky in this entire tournament. I'm not going to complain about it. Just stating, like, the matter of fact that I just flooded out in game 1 and now game 3 as well. Could say that I maybe misboarded a little bit. I might have just had a little bit too many, like, 1-for-1 type cards. I could have had more lashes. You know, certainly. But that's all right. I'm elated. I don't even know why I'm doing this. Like, I'm playing for like a couple thousand gems. I don't even like this whole just day 2 structuring of not ending the tournament for the players that got the 4th win is kind of stupid. If I like, with all due respect, I understand that they kind of rushed things, and I do want to credit that it is really nice that they made it easier to qualify. Like, I'm actually now qualified for the Arena Championship with 5 wins, or like with 4 wins. Like, I would still be sweating it in the old system at 5 wins here. I mean, this game is not really illustrative of anything. It's just I flooded out completely. Okay. GG. that was I could have sideboarded a little bit differently, but you know, sometimes you just draw 3 lands in a row in a top deck situation. And it is how it is. Alright, playing first against Canadian Bacon. Can we bring it home? The 6 wins? I don't even know what I'm playing for. But we're doing it. Maybe I'm playing for like day 2 qualification for the next one. To just be automatically into day 2. That's what you usually got when you got to the 4-win threshold. Alright, it is good old Mold Tender yet again. Another Roots opponent. I guess the Roots player are farming maybe the Otters and Pixie players. Is Roots the secret meta breaker? Am I in for another grindy one? Am I in for another long one? I do have a cutter here turn 3, so I might just be able to rush my opponent to death. That was a market backwalker. Certainly a very strong draw here. They were maybe relying on the Mold Tender for black. Playing a forest there is certainly sus. And my draw on the play here, pretty excellent. Pretty excellent. There's the black. There's an Overlord. Probably just gonna die next turn. I guess dying next turn is a bit unlikely. Without Roots in play, you don't die that easily. But yeah, I mean, they're setting maybe up for a turn 5 kill if they can find the Roots. I might have a turn 5 kill though. So they binned the Roots. Whoa, Zers, that's strong. Binning the Roots is definitely strong. I think I'm gonna play this on red actually, and then I'm gonna cast my chorus. Just doing the Nutter Butter chorus things. And like, you don't really need the creatures in the end, right? Like, you can just kill with a chorus and Stormchaser's talent pretty swiftly as well. Like, this is just a turn 5 kill, no big deal. And that's just unreal, right? Like, I am Grixis control on the one hand, and I'm also Cutter aggro on the other, right? It's just what makes the deck so incredible. I can already let you guys know that Alex Rohan, a teammate of mine, like, we had 4 people in day 2 with the deck. 2 of them scrubbed out, unfortunately for them. Andre Strusky being one of them. You might know him, a Proto champion. MPL Pro back in the days. And the other one being Troll Ascetic, which is Matthew Sapoff, who I also played in a like, he's part of this like online grinder group I'm in, and also played Arena Championship with. He unfortunately did not get there. They went 2-2 and 0-2, but Alex Rohan went 4-2, so he's also qualified for Arena Championship. And yeah, so we have 2 people qualifying with this deck, which is pretty good, I'd say. Let's cut this. Let's bring in all the counters. Betrayal. Smite. I mean, Smite seems kind of good on the draw, right? Like, let's be real here. Just gonna take out the Cutter again. I mean, Cutter was pretty awesome there. Maybe this whole take out Cutter plan is ridiculous. Maybe it's not that smart. It's kind of starting to doubt myself here. Yeah. Can take out a talent. These lashes take one out. I'm not the biggest fan of like Abrade, and but it is good against specifically Agatha's Soul Cauldron. I don't know. Tricky. I kind of want the Lash, to be honest. If I go for the Raw ultimate kill, I kind of need the Lash, I think. I might have to take out like an Abrade. Maybe take out a Slide. I'm also, I have to say, I'm like not that, like, I'm not that into it anymore. Like, I'm just gonna, I got my wins. I'm happy. I'm through, really. This hand is a great hand, kinda, but it's definitely not good against the turn 2 roots. Doesn't really interact with that whatsoever. Okay. A little bit better, I suppose. I'm just gonna Mold Tender and go out. Okay. All right. I mean, now I have Get Out for next turn, which is kind of convenient, I guess. They don't seem to have the roots, otherwise they would have slammed it. Yeah, I don't know about the whole, like, I played against the one roots opponent who had like 4 scrap shooters, and against that, I do like siding out all cutters. But maybe I'm gonna bring them in on the draw. That's what I'm thinking right now. Maybe I'm gonna bring them in on the draw. Betrayal is pretty nice at actually killing the maybe that's why maybe they had the roots, but they didn't want to, like, they wanted to play the Mold Tender first, right? Like, that's a pretty reasonable thing to do. I missed the land drop here. Guess I'm just gonna, that seems fine. Seems like a fine card to draw. I'm gonna kill this, and then I'm gonna play Lantern. The question is, what do I exile? I think I'm gonna exile the Mold Tender, because it's the one card that works with Cauldron. They have all spells and land, okay. Maybe they have the Crawler. What do they have? A Piggy. Okay. Huh. Alright. Guess I want to find a removal for that. Stock up. It's a little awkward because... Nah, I mean, I think it's fine. I'm just gonna go for this. I'm just gonna take the Ral and this. Like, if they want to pop my Lantern here, it's fine. Then yeah, whatever. Yeah, I'm just gonna sack it, exile the graveyard, you know. Okay. So that means no popping of the Lantern. I could just go for like the Ral ultimate here. Or I could like lash this and play it slow. I mean, lashing that seems pretty nice before they get to like do anything with it. The Ral play is a bit of a tempo play. Like, get onto the board, make 2 others. Do that, you know. It's also fine. Sure. That way. Yeah, I mean, it works towards the send. That's sort of the reason for it, I suppose. Everything going as planned. The get out was crucial. Love that sideboard inclusion. Just like this was one of those weekends. This was one of those weekends. Guess I'm just gonna take that. I assume they just want it in the grave. If they played pre-combat, it's a bit better, isn't it? Now I can just shanty it. But of course, I could also ballad both. Keep my shanty. That's probably better, I think. The way I have an instant speed removal for a crawler. Could be good. Kinda out of cards, but I'm gonna make an order first because like right now I don't have any mana to spend on new cards anyways. Yeah, they're so low on resources. I don't really see them coming back. Sure. I mean, I'll let them have it, I think. Although, this is a sorcery ability, right? So they can do exactly one thing, and then I'm gonna kill their guy. I could have also just exiled their graveyard in response. But yeah, now this is sorcery speed ability, so they can't do anything. It's just gonna die. Glad I did it the way I did it. But I mean, this crawler also doesn't do anything against the lantern. Like I could have just popped the lantern as well. Not having the lantern play, whatever. Sure, Moltender, sure. I'm gonna smite that. It's just down to nothing. I guess I'm just gonna go for Ral Ultimate. I have stock up here.
I've calculated exactly what I need.
I guess I'm taking the Lash then. Yeah. And I might have a kill next turn. Alright, smooth sailing, even against Roots. Just didn't lose against them. Yeah, they just give up. Damn! Clean victory. Change system or not, it doesn't matter. I just... People qualified for day 2 with 5 wins. We get the full ones. We get the 7. People qualify for the arena champions with 4 wins. We're not doing that. We get it the clean way, just like in the good old days. 7 wins and 6 wins, 13-2 in total. What an incredible run that I get to share with all of you in everybody's favorite format. I mean, yeah, Alchemy is certainly a weird one. There's some completely busted cards in there, which make the format just like very polarizing. But I mean, I did really enjoy playing this deck. I mean, it's just really up my alley. Like Grixis control, just playing these broken cards, drawing a ton of cards. You could tell that I really enjoyed myself. We had some incredibly tight games as well. I think I did make a mistake in here and there. I certainly didn't play perfectly, but I think I played pretty well throughout the weekend. I mean, easy to say after the result, I suppose. You could also say I did definitely get lucky in some spots, but for this event, for this weekend, everything just went the right way. We had a great deck. Big shout out to the entire group. Tristan, who came up with the final idea of like just get rid of the teachings and put some ballads into your Grixis, into your blue-red deck, like splashing for this black, which turned out to be an absolutely amazing idea. Shout out to you. Shout out to Jitze Goodbag, Dan Zondyke, Matt Sapov, of course, Andre Strusky, who joined us pretty late, Ginky MTG, Alex Friedrichsen, Alex Rohan, who didn't really help much, but just jumped in very late and qualified even without the team deck on day 1, and then switched over to the Grixis deck because 3 of us like went all the way, 7 wins, right, with the deck. I'm sure I forgot someone. I'm sorry if I did, but yeah, this was crazy. I'm stoked. Back into the Arena Championship. And yeah, last thing I guess I want to say is that you should like, if somebody from the Arena team is listening to this, you guys should nerf some cards. Definitely nerf the Picoro stuff. I think it's a little too good. And then maybe I would also nerf the Dollmaker. The Dollmaker is just something that's not really, I don't know what you want Alchemy to be, but if that card would be legal and standard, everybody would be complaining about it because it just does so many broken things, especially with the Overlords and like 2-mana flicker a thing and get a copy of it is just really, really busted with a lot of things. And you see that in the Black-White Pixie deck. So like that card, get rid of that card. You can probably leave Noctamoon around, although Noctamoon is also just a really messed up card. Yeah, and then the Waystone Guidance, that new Taki thing that gives all your creatures Mobilize 2. I don't know about that one. I mean, I guess you can make good arguments that you can like kill out every creature and sort of play it that way, but if they have like Resolute Reinforcements and stuff like that, I don't know. That card seems kind of too good to me as well. Just my 2 cents on the format. In any case, that is it. What a weekend, what a grind. I recorded so much gameplay. Gonna have to edit it all now. And the day 1 video is already out for you guys. Again, shout out to my team. Thank you to you guys for making this possible. And shout out to all of you if you ended up here watching it all to the very end. All right, guys, signing off. Take care. Until next time.